It's never a waste of time to make time for the truth. A moment spent listening and paying attention to the truth can change your life. So let's take a moment for the truth. Psalms 119:53 says, "Burning indignation has seized me because of the wicked who abandon your law." As I mentioned in an earlier episode in this section, the true follower of God will experience a variety of thoughts and emotions in their journey. In this section, we have seen hope, comfort, as well as derision from others while remaining faithful to God. Now, it may shock some when they hear the psalmist say what we find in this verse. He declares, "Burning indignation has seized me." I mean, the word sounds shocking to the sensibilities of some. Some would say that such an expression is unbecoming to a child of God. They can only imagine mild-mannered civility as the proper conduct or feeling of the saint. And for sure, it is improper to claim any superior position in terms of the wicked. For in honesty, we ourselves know our own sinfulness. But the response of the psalmist comes from a different perspective. It's more in keeping with what we find in Psalm 10:13, where the psalmist says, "Why has the wicked treated God disrespectfully? He has said to himself, 'You will not require an account.'" The person who has experienced the grace of God is offended at the lies and disrespect of the wicked. But the response doesn't come from a sense of personal offense. The indignation comes because the real target and lies are directed at God. The enemy lies and hates the God he has rebelled against. He has seduced and deceived many to join in his rebellion. They say damnable things about God, and they are all lies. Imagine for a moment someone telling horrible and malicious lies about someone you love. They spread them with impunity. They gather others to join them. They insult with wicked slander the most precious of all individuals. Can you simply remain silent and emotionless in that time? Not hardly. You begin to have a reaction that you see in this psalm. I should also note that the word translated burning indignation has in it the sense of the meaning of the word horror or horrible. It has the picture of a burning oven or a scorching wind. I mention this because this is the horrible fate that awaits those who place themselves in opposition to the law of God. To abandon the way of God is to place themselves on the path of ultimate destruction from which there is no recovery. To look at the fate of those wicked is both a posture of indignation and horror. Standing in the shadow of God's grace leaves no room for personal anger. But we are moved by the lies and the slander against our precious Lord. Here's one reason for our diligence in proclaiming the rescue mission of God. We were once enemies of God. May God give us eyes to see those He knows can be rescued before it's too late. Hard truths are only seen clearly through the eyes of our Lord. Let us ask Him for just such eyes. It will only take a moment to do so, but it will be a moment that will matter. Thanks for watching and listening to Truth Matters Moment. Also, don't forget to look for our weekly podcast called Truth Matters. It comes out every Wednesday. Catch you later.